Section 3, Maintenance Planning of Army Regulation 700-127 and the 59 Maintenance Planning Support Plan. And Maintenance Support Plan (MSP), the integral part of the supportive strategies. The MSP, the Maintenance Support Plan, may be section of the support strategies and appendix depending on the complexity of the system. The Maintenance Support Plan is based on a maintenance logistic concept contained in the requirement documentation, developing alternatives to selecting final maintenance concept. The program manager coordinated with the CBT dev and it will evaluate the factors: complexity of the Army maintenance system present in plan, complexity of critical material system, mobility, transportation requirements, operational readiness objectives, operational logistics environment in which the system will operate. 6 support concepts of the subsystem. 7 projected operating support costs. 8 resource requirements. 9 requirements to ready to fight, RTF, maintenance to float, warranty, Army and Oil Analysis Program, AOIAP, total packaging, failing weapon system designator, maintenance and expenditure limit, ML, demilitarization and instruction, reliability centered maintenance, RCM analysis shall be used to develop maintenance support plan. 510 level of repair analysis, determination of repair level of Army maintenance system, essential elements of logistic management information, LMI, and LMI will include the LORA analysis. The LORA shall be formed of material on all material. LORA is also determined optimum maintenance level of repair action recovered at the end of the item of components. LORA is available requirements for additional tools, support equipment, skills, and intended supporting units. The LORA should address requirement, minimize additional special tools, test equipment for the new equipment. D, the process shall be initiated at early life cycle if possible. 8 is testing as a portable system requiring evaluated by the system matures as part of the post-deployment evaluation. The LORA rerun no earlier than 1 year, no later than 3 years after the first unit equipped date. The first unit equipped dated the feud will using the actual reliable date of the field equipment. The LORA will rerun every 5 years throughout the equipment of the life cycle. And the maintenance allocation charts, the max or output of the LORAs reflects an approval and maintenance composition concept. The AR-750-511 maintenance task design parameters, system engineering process, earlier forward battlefield area has designer parameter for all Army equipment maintenance task design interface must emphasize A and minimum requirements of tools and testing equipment. B, use the standard Army set kits, outfits, tools, SCOTs or TMDs to meet the tool TMDE requirements. Required maintenance skill levels. E, design a rapid repair. E, redundance of mission essential functions. E is easy essential battlefield damage assessment. Repair techniques ensure availability through increase in mean time between failure. MTBF, mean time between failure. Increase availability through reduction of mean time repair. MTTR. 512 reliability centered maintenance. Reliability centered maintenance (RCM) is the process used in the combat material developers detailed in most effective approaches. The reliability centered maintenance involves identifying actions that, when or taken, reduce probability of failure, which are most cost effective. See optimal mix of condition based actions, interval of time or cycle based on actions, failure finding, a run to failure approach. The reliable centered maintenance is continuous process that gathers data, operating system performance, use of data, improved design, and future maintenance of the maintenance strategies rather than applied independently, integrated to take advantage of respective strengths in order to optimize the facility equipment operational efficiency while minimizing life cycle costs. The reliable centered maintenance will apply to implemented for all system earliest possible phases across the total life cycle process. Total life cycle management structure. The program manager responsible to develop and manage implementation PMC outputs that is no run to failure to find an interval of time or cycle based actions. Condition based maintenance or reliable centered maintenance is executed procedures of Society Automotive Engineering publications SAE JA 101, SAJ 1012. Logistics support activity. Army Material Command will maintain single Army database for repository reliable centered maintenance, and to include the CBM data. The reliable centered maintenance is based on the following precepts. One, objective maintenance is to preserve and items function and reliable centered maintenance seeks to preserve desired levels of system equipment and functional. Reliable centered maintenance is process valuable life cycle management tool should be applied for designed for disposal. Reliable centered maintenance seeks the management consequences of failure, not to prevent all failures. Required centered material identifies most technical, appropriate, effective maintenance as task and faulty strategy. Required centered maintenance is driven short for safety within safety in similar critical conditions is not issues maintenance must justify the ability to complete the mission economical grounds. Reliable centered maintenance acknowledges design limitations, operational environment. Maintenance cannot improve the item inheritable and at best maintain sustained design level reliability with operating context over the life of an item. The reliable center management analysis should be sustained through the life cycle. 513 condition-based maintenance is CBM. Condition-based maintenance is a maintenance strategy that is derived from the reliable centered maintenance analysis. The centered condition-based maintenance encompasses the set of maintenance processes and capabilities derived from real-time assessment of weapon system conditions obtained with embedded sensors and external tests and measures using portable equipment. The goals of centered condition-based maintenance is to perform maintenance only upon if evidence is needed. See AR 750-1 for guidance. 7514 system support package. The system support package is composite of system support resources that are evaluated during the LD test, evaluated during the development of technology and energy. The system support package includes such as spare parts, manuals, training packages, special parts, TMDE, unique software support. System supports package that uses validated support system is to be differentiated. Logistics support resources services required initiated testing, maintenance, testing, continuity. The system support package must be stressed and flexible, instrumented, and tailored to system peculiar requirements related to supporting testing issuing. However, that once the system supported package for any testing phase is developed coordinated, it should not be compromised. The system support package component is provided in 60 days before testing begins. The supported system support package will be delivered to the test site not later than 30 days after the testing begins. 515 logistic demonstration. Logistic demonstration is non-destructive disassembly of a system that is related to the peculiar system of the TMDE, the training devices, support equipment, the material system of the supportive system. The system support package will be evaluated as a total system. The program manager will conduct a logistic demonstration on all acquisition programs. Logistic demonstration continues analysis, evaluation, demonstration, test is tailored to each acquisition program. Normally, a logistic demonstration will conduct prior to the production decision. A logistic demonstration may be conducted during production deployment and commercial. The NDIs or other programs of the logistic demonstration have not previously conducted during this supportive with the STD. Unless the logistic demonstration requirement specifically waived and an inspection of required of a request of waiver will be submitted to the PM of OASA Integrated Logistics SAAL-LP 300 Army Pentagon Washington DC 20310-330 supporting rationale alternative plan all accomplishing LD supporting LD evaluating adequacy of the SSP ensuring the gaining of the unit of the logistic capability achieving initial operational capability IOC the LD evaluating supportability material design value adequacy maintenance planning of the system such as maintenance concepts task allocation troubleshooting procedures so forth peculiar securement support equipment 3 review the technical publication validate update LMIs data evaluate training devices evaluate human factors engineering HFE aspects and manprint of operating maintainer tasks evaluating TMD including the embedded diagnostic prognosis of the TPS and procedures of the technical procedure manual on the material the prototype NDI production will be provided by the logistic demonstration in coordination with the SIPD. The project manager will develop a detailed logistic demonstration plan. See the DPAM 756. The logistic demonstration requires Requirements will be summarized in the attempt of the PEO, the program manager, or heads of overall responsibility for preparing final logistics demonstration reported coordination of the SIPD supportive integrated project team members. The logistic demonstrator report completed in 30 days after the completion of the logistic demonstration. The PM program manager should avoid logistic demonstrations as the government verification and technical manuals. The diagnostic prognostic demonstration. Normally, the logistic demonstrator is used the following: the testing capabilities. Equipment will be met in system specification. Fielding is set of faults selected through a random process. Weight representation predicted. The faults introduce the product configuration and equipment resolution reportedly accessibly embedded in diagnostic prognostic use of maximum extent of the cost effective the capability provided itself to diagnostics faults and isolation key to components line replacement field maintenance operators mill handbook 470A may be used in reference determining faults insertion samples size methods and limited logistic demonstration will not be required ammunition items. However, validation, verification, and drafting technical manual will be performed during operational testing to ensure the technical data contained in the manual is correct. 516. The core logistic analysis. The program manager conduct a core logistic analysis, the CLA, prior to the milestone B's documentation of the drafting supporting strategy to meet the requirements of Title 10 U.S. Standard Code 2464 and DODI 5002. Conducting core logistic analysis prior to the milestone C for the system of entering after milestone B. The program manager for information derived in the core logistic analysis to make pragmatic decisions of the supportability planning resource allocation decision translated into actions are reflected in the strategy acquisition and the cost of Army position. This core logistic analysis will 1. Define the degree in which the program meets 10 United States Code 2460. Define the degree of which the program satisfies 10 United States Code 2464. Define the degree of the program supports the Army limitations of Title 10 United States Code 2466. Define the degree of the program pursues public-private partnerships described in or discussed in 10 United States Code 2474. The program manager analysis engineering panoramic estimates developing the core logistic analysis of a system under the development associated maintenance workload prior to the design developing formal analysis. The primary use of core logistic analysis during the core depot assessment is required. The core depot assessment is required. The program manager shall request a supporting LCM logistic command logistic LCM assigned to the candidate depot of the program manager. The further refinement, the candidate depot will assign the subject matter expert, the SME. The program manager will help the program manager develop a depot management maintenance support plan. 517. The depot maintenance planning support source of repair determination. The depot maintenance planning source of the repair determination is integral functional in the ILS material developers. The LCMC commanders will depot source of repairs. DSOR determining for process of figure 5.1 determining depot maintenance capability develop in direct labor hours. DLH a recommendation of the depot maintenance work assignment will ensure the Army meets statutory obligations. And here is a picture of Figure 5.1, the MDA, Major Defense Acquisition Program, Major Army Information System. A1A SOAR is an industrial complex organic commercial contract inter-service facility will require technical capabilities to accomplish repair, overhaul, modification, restoration, or a given type of military hardware service. Starting at a system engineering process, can move on to step conduct in the CLA core logistic analysis. Is the core capability no or yes, and not core SORA conduct is SORA core depot conduct CDA through the B line slash to the lower level of repair analysis down to the from the not core of SORA and the core depot to SOR support source of repair analysis determining workload of DLH workload from the core depot assessment to the above core workload of the source repair analysis. Heading back to the CDA cylinder that determines core requirement workload capability and minimum Department of Labor hours core to the Department of Labor hour workload under section C. Across the line, section C, the CDA goes into a core determining Army SOR depot, the MDA MAS joint. To the left, no. The headquarters of the SORA decision. To the right, yes, of the MDA MAS joint. The headquarters AMC M MISOMO and JDM MAG review determining SOR depicting DOD 4151116 DOD 5002 R to the headquarters of AMC SOR 3 to an organic source repair, which is an optimized workload circle with consideration for the depot to the best value and from the parameters into the core work of the total depot maintenance of the life cycle, which was started at system engineering process and management, while the best value goes into commercial source repair, and then the consideration C line goes in is as SORA repair analysis determined workload goes into the best value of the partnerships optimized work bed consideration in the industry and consideration deposition if it goes from the best value into commercial source repair than the total depot maintenance workload and the maintenance providers. B. The program manager document depot maintenance actions. The supported strategy includes results of the core logistic analysis and the CDA of the SOAR if applicable prior to the milestone D. The MDA will document deviations of the policy acquisition decision memorandum ADM associated with appropriate milestones determining the source of depot maintenance organic commercial based on statutory requirements. First, the base value consideration, mission, peacetime, wartime, economical consideration. Second, BD, the PM will conduct a score depot assessment CDA, the SOAR repair analysis SOAR in combination with the base of the use of CLA Cordis depot analysis CDA analytical base of the result of CLA determines whether the system can be supported by existing organic capability requiring new capability to repair, overhaul, modify, restore system entering components with PM ensures organic capability and develop and which is developing existing in the Army Nation has ready or controlled sources of technical components of resources necessary to ensure effective timely response mobilization necessary contingency situation other than emergency requirements. A. The CDA prepared in the program agency the depot SME or supporting LCMC forward through the LCMC commander MDA approval. This will normally accomplished by the prior milestone. C. The CDA provides capable requirements equipment training system training skills for the new system being introduced in the Army inventory. The program manager establishes required depot supported capability with 4 years until initial operational code into initial operational capability. The director of labor hours for requirement necessary to maintain a core capability once established. The total depot maintenance DLH workload necessary to maintain the system. See, the LCM recommends assignments of organic to depot resulting in the core depot assessment. If the material of major defense acquisition program, the MADAP, is a major information system MAS or is in a joint system, the program manager provides necessary documentation supporting the LCMC developing a DOSOR decision recommendation coordination with the LCMC to the DOSOR recommendation of the ODIC G4 Garrison Commander 4 Director of the Army Maintenance DLAO MNM OSN MNN and OSA OASA IL Integrated Logistic Army Logistic and Logisticin to ensure compliance with standard imposed statutory regulatory authority. Provide Army approved DSR recommendation of the headquarters of AMC Material Inter-Service Support Maintenance Offices MISOMO and GDMAG coordination headquarters of AMC provide maintenance and inter-service management offices and AMC provides joint coordination with the DoD activities, military service maintenance depot agencies. The program manager will provide necessary assistance with the LCM and the management inter-service support management office to coordinate with the DOSOR and JDMAG. To the maintenance inter-service support maintenance office will coordinate with the final joint approval of JDMAG. JDMAG will review the the capability, the core depot assessments at the headquarters. U.S. Army Maintenance control recommendations. Other U.S. Army Material Command recommendations. Other factors recommendations of the Army. Other final approvals. Title 10 United States Code 2469 requires the JDMAG merit-based and selection process when changing organic SOR to another SOR to the public-private competition when changing from organic SOR to potential private sector SOR value depot maintenance repair work of $3 million or more. If material MDAP and MAS of the Joint System and all programs of the PM provide the supporting LCM documentation required to assign the DSOR to coordination for the proposed DSOR assignment ODSC G4 Director Army Maintenance DLOA MNM MNN OSASA Army ILS Army Logistic Program. Prior to assessment, the program manager determines the source of the repair of the above core workload using the SORA best value of the CLSA core logistic analysis, and this core capability um, sorry core depot analysis. If the material that MED.MAS of the Joint System, all materials of the PM will provide an LCM documentation required of the DCOR, coordinated with the DCOR assignment of the ODCJ Garrison 4 Director of Army Maintenance DLOAM and OSAA integrated logistic prior to the assignment. The program manager determines the source of repair above core workload of the USSORA best value of the core logistic analysis of the core depot analysis. And the SORA should be reviewed, updated when program modifies and the system equipment program manager changes support of strategy. LORA pertaining in this analysis. SORA no longer provides capability repair, overhaul, modify, restore items. SORA 2, the source of repair analysis. The source of repair analysis analytical process determine and best repair activity of the complete repair, overhaul, modification, restoration, weapon system, non-consumable coins, components of the DLR and LRU and SRU non-core workloads. Process consider maintenance plan of LORA CLA repair capabilities for each repair activity. The resources skills of the source of repair analysis will be used. The best analysis of the BVA, the best value analysis to determine the SOR. Source of repair. The program manager will best optimize the workload between the organic commercial sources of repair. Once the core requirement status statutory guidance to 10 United States Code 2464 has been satisfied, workload will be shared. One statutory requirement 10 United States Code 2464, 2466, 2474 have been satisfied to promote partnering, providing an organic control source, technical expertise, scheduling, mobilization, contingency management, developing ready provincial, industrial, commercial vendors. Peer program manager will optimize workload based on the strength of each partner, cost effective. Year 5 2 illustration relationship 10 United States Code 2460, 2464, 2466, 2474, and the core and non-core workloads. Navigation and log while optimizing in the mix, not core contribution when best valued above the line of depot maintenance workload, and core contribution with best value 2474 site. The PAPB optimizing use of organic facilities. In between the dash line is in 2466 50-50 rule, spending 50% of the dollars within organic defense on the core is contribution to the Army, and below this 2464 core logistics minimize capability load to depots in its own shade. And secondly, in the depot, the maintenance of the workload on the NAC core contribution to the Army aggregated Title 10 U.S. Standard Code 2460 depot maintenance note that law requires the Army to spend 50% of the depot maintenance dollars in organic defense facilities. Law does not diminish between a system of has core capability workload requirements and one does not. 5-2 statutory relationships. PM encourage development of joint government and industrial relationships known as depot partnering agreements. Accomplishing depot maintenance. There are many types of partnerships may be established, including work agreements, financial facility sharing agreements. When a decision is made by the solicited industry that's performing work, includes depot maintenance, repairing weapon systems, equipment. Solicitation should include language requiring public-private partnership, performance-based logistics implementation strategies, including public-private partnerships to satisfy requirements of Title 10 United States Code 2464, 2469 as applicable for the solicitation of the PBL, and shall include the language partnership organic entity for the core potential non-core workload of event. If it's a depot partnering at the government, include increased productivity, reduced cost, reduction in excessive infrastructure, improved and responsible warfighter, and 5 built-in surge capabilities. Section 4. Supportability considerations.